Someone approached me about the Bingham 5 years ago, and I came down, spoke with Samantha, the owner, and at the time it was a different place. It had, it wasn't trading the same way as what it is now. It wasn't as busy as what it is now. But it was aspirational. Samantha had ideas of where she wanted to go with it, and it kind of fitted with what I wanted to do with my career. I wanted to get a platform where I could do my best and I suppose put my food on the map, if you will. I wanted to be a chef, probably about 15, working in restaurants locally. It started off as a kitchen porter. To be a good chef, I think you want to be a hard worker. I guess it takes a lot of hard work to do it well. Quite thick-skinned, quite a strong, hard-headed individual. Someone stubborn helps, being stubborn. You have to be a good manager. You've got to be pretty good with the people you work with, because you're in a small room working with the same group of people day in, day out, and it can be quite tense in a kitchen if the atmosphere can be quite unpleasant if you want to make it that way, or you can make an effort to sort of understand the people you're working with, and I think that's quite important. In terms of signature dishes, I wouldn't say we've really got something specific that stayed on the menu for any real length of time. It changes quite a lot, and I like to keep it like that, you know, move it forward. Similar themes. We often use the same sort of proteins, like, I don't know, pigeon, or we often have the fish that we use, halibut, scallops, smoked eel we use quite frequently. Same sort of products we use a lot, but we often, the menu changes at least once a month. We're changing something on the a la carte menu. My current favourite dish on the menu is probably, I've got a bone marrow dish, oxtail and bone marrow dish with some roast seps and pickled onions served with an oxtail consommé. I mean, I'm still as passionate now as I was when I started this career, just as much more so. I think it's a pretty unique job in that as an employee you can still get to be creative and do your own thing without having to run it through a load of people, and I can come in the morning and just decide for myself to put a new dish on, whatever takes me. It could be some ingredient that's come through the door, something that a supplier says, have you had a look at this, you know, what do you think of that, and then you can just be creative, and it gets me excited, but it also, you can see it in the chefs in the kitchen. When they see new stuff, it creates a little bit of an excitement, and when stuff's new and exciting, there's an energy in there, and inspiration for a new dish can come from anywhere, really. Mainly ingredients probably first, but a piece of crockery can inspire. You know, the difference between the same dish on a piece of white china against a sort of wooden block, or however you want to do it, it can be dramatic, and it sparks an idea that might not work the first time, but then you come back to it later, and I often have a lot of ideas sort of on the back burner, and I've got an idea, an inkling for a dish, but then never really comes into fruition until something might just come along and I'm like, oh right, that's it, that's the missing part of that dish. I guess it connects everyone in some way.